Okay, I think I'm back. Alright, let's see.
Getting pretty close right about there.
Let's see. Okay, everything looks good so far. Let's mute that. Okay, connection looks good. No, my GPU's still like maxing out for some reason, dude. It's like at 100%, but when I pull it up, it's like everything's low. Yeah, utilization is like at 100%, but GPU memory being used is at like 6.4 out of 39, and dedicated GPU memory is at like 5.5 out of 24, and like shared GPU is like 0.9 out of 15.6. Hmm. I don't know what's going on with my GPU. Got the crypto miner is... Oh god, please don't even joke about that, dude. But it only happens whenever I go live. Like, I had the thing up. And when I closed out, or when I turned off the stream for OBS, it what's it called? Like it dropped from like 100% down to like, 20% or less than 20%, like 15% or something. So I don't know what's going on with this thing. Oh my god, what's going on with my stream, dude? I wasn't doing this yesterday. That's what's like most frustrating about this. Yeah, I'm not lagging right now, but my GPU percentage shouldn't be at 100%. Don't make the crypto joke, Elo. Someone already made it. Oh my god. What the fuck is up with my GPU, dude? I really don't want to buy another one. Yeah, don't joke about stuff like that in my chat either. Let's see. That? Let's see. I mean, it shouldn't be that anyways. I don't know. Let me turn off my VTube Studios. Let's see if that drops it. No. It's like OBS for some reason is hogging up. I mean, it shouldn't be OBS hogging up all the resources for my GPU, though. But yeah, I turned off VTube Studios and it's still at 100%. The only thing that went down was my memory usage. It went from like 15 down to 14. That's about it. And my GPU usage is still the same. Let's see. Let's see. I was gonna say, I wonder if it's because I have too many sources opened up on OBS. But I don't think that's the issue. Because I only have the one browser source. I actually have two browser sources. Fuck it. Alright, well, I guess we'll just keep going, and if it breaks later on, we'll see. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Let me go ahead and repost on X again. Come on, phone. Quit fucking with me. Alright. Phone's being fucking shit right now, so let me just use my actual computer. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. Alright. Oh, what a fucking shit show already, dude. Supposed to do a fucking drawing here, and I'm already getting screwed over by my fucking GPU or something like that. Alright, we'll leave that open. Actually, I'll leave this open over here, so that way I can see if it starts going bad again. Let's see. Alright, you know what? I think getting the... new one kind of helped it a little bit. Just gonna do a little bit more green and on top of some of these red parts right here, just to kind of ease up on the red and all the red that's going on. But I get that brown when I get down here. Like the lower the lower I get to the, or the closer I get to the bottom down here where it kind of gradiates out, it does kind of turn into that brown that I'm looking for. Let's see. There we go. There's like a weird highlight down there that I kind of wanted to get rid of. All right. But how's the stream doing now? Hopefully it's better, or it's looking better. Okay, there we go. All right, we'll call it there. I'll call it there with that one. Let's see. I was gonna say, where'd my thing go?
Can be made from it until it's very thin.
All right.
Very, very thin. Turn the bristles in there. It brings it to a nice sharp point.
Oh, I can't do that, Bob.
And then we'll go up here and you just sort of look around and pick out places you think there would be little trunks and stems and limbs and all those things Peapod and all my little friends play on out here.
Hell yeah. All right, so it looks like we're just adding branches
Just put in a few
to this
little
mess now. All right.
Wherever.
So I think I am going to use an actual brown. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to use a brown like that. Maybe I need to go darker.
It's up to you.
Let's see. Do I have a darker brown? Here we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. There we go. All right. So I'm not going to mix a brown this time because like if I do, I'm just going to end up smearing it.
It's totally and completely up to you. There, old tree needs some arms to hold up all these leaves that it has here. There. Okay, that's all there is to it. If you have trouble making the paint slide, add a little more paint thinner. If you have enough paint thinner, it'll slide right over the top of that thicker paint. Very, very easy. Okay. Shoot. Oh, brush is working pretty good. We'll go right on back to it.
Trying not to be
I'm going to take the same brush
so straight
and begin tapping it into the yellows and the red, the bright red.
Because I feel like if I'm like too straight, they just look like kind of not natural. So I kind of want to add like some edges, or not edges, but like some curves that like splinter off. You know what I mean? There we go. And I'm a little hesitant to... Nah, you know what? Blotching it in might help a little bit. There we go.
We'll go right on back to it.
All right,
I'm going to take the same brush.
What else you got for me?
And begin tapping it into the yellows and the red, the bright red. And just go around, try them all.
Yeah. Bob, this is too complicated for me, bro.
Right into the bristles of the brush. Okay, now.
What are we doing? What's this mad lad doing? We're doing highlights.
It's the color.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What was that yellow? I was using this yellow, but I think I want to use this one, lemon yellow. Yeah, Actually, that looks pretty good.
What we're looking for? Maybe I'll add a little more yellow. There we go. Something about like so. And then with that, we can start. I'm going to put a little touch of liquid white in there. I want to thin it down a little more.
Oh, Bob, you're
There
working
we
with some
are.
magic that I can't even
Match
comprehend
sticks
right
very
now.
easy. Thin paint will stick to a thick paint. Always remember that.
I'll remember that,
And
Bob. The
there's
next
one.
time I'll actually get some
Maybe Jack Frost
acrylics.
has touched this one. It's up to you.
I'll next time I'll actually get me some acrylics. And or I think he's using oil-based painting. Okay, there we go. How's that looking so far? That's looking all right. That's looking kind of good. I think actually I might want to work with this yellow, like the actual yellow. Yeah, that's actually looking a lot better. There we go. A little more right there. There we go. All right, and then what was he doing? He was flexing some red right now. So let's see.
You decide. There's one to a thick paint. Always remember that. And there's one that maybe Jack Frost has touched this one. It's up to you. You decide. But these are just using little colors and just the 2-inch brush and just tapping them in. Just tapping it in. That's all there is to it. All right, maybe. Why not? There. But isn't that a neat way of making just little background trees? It's good when you're not looking for a lot of detail. If you're looking for more detail, then you get into different ways of making them. But here, we don't want detail. It'll ruin the illusion of distance if you have too much detail.
Very true,
Little sap
Bob.
green
Very
every so often.
true.
Maybe there's a little one. Yep, right there.
There's much wisdom in this man's speech. There we go. How's that looking? That's looking pretty good actually. I kind of like that. All right, let's go in with some more yellow. Man, I do wish I had one of those 2-inch brushes right now though, because I'm just like going in and kind of like making like short dabs and like strokes. Like when I go in, like this is like the biggest dab that I'm making. Like something like that. Like you can barely see it on camera. It's like right there. There we go. Kind of want to smear it, but if I do, I feel like I'm gonna lose kind of like that, the outlines and stuff like that. So I don't want to. I'll just let it like naturally blend in, kind of like how I'm doing right here, where I'm just like going halfway in and then like smearing downwards or upwards, just to kind of like break up the color, get some color separation going, or color blending going. Let's see. All right, how's the stream still looking? All right, still looks good. Hopefully just a restart fixed it. Let's see. Actually, let's go with this light brown real quick. I want to check something. Because we do get brown leaves out here too. It's not really showing up that well, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's see. Do we have a gold in here? Here we go. Golden. Goldenrod. Ooh, actually, I like this a lot better than the yellow. I kind of like that a lot better than the yellow. What's up, Flea? Wonder how people used to learn back then when it was just TV. What do you mean? They just watched TV and they learned. I'm trying to get a Bob Ross thing going right here with some pastels instead of paint. It's not exactly the easiest, as you can imagine. Actually, instead of going with this one, I should have been going with this one, a Carmine instead. Nah, Carmine looks a little too dark. Alright, I said I wasn't gonna blend it. I feel like I may be doing a little too much with too little type of situation. Let's see, can you even see that? Ah, you can't even see that mark on camera. Really? There we go. Just add some random sticks in there. God damn it. Bob, tell me what to do. How do I fix my mistake?
The little one right there that
Like,
Jack
you skipped
Frost
1
didn't hit
minute.
yet.
You already
He'll get
drew
it.
a river
That
and a
rascal
house.
sneaky
Oh, that's what you
He gets
meant.
them all sooner or
Yeah,
later.
I don't know. You just you better hope you were going fast. Better hope you were quick. Let's see. No, wait. Goldenrod is what I wanted to use. It's actually looking a lot better now. I was like, it still looks like a little unnatural, and then I was like, wait, I need to cover up these parts right here. I was focusing too much on the treetop right up here, and not enough down here at the bottom. Let's see. Let's go with the yellow again. It's looking pretty good. I regret going in and smudging it right here now, though. Let's just try to... Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay.
That's okay.
Now,
With the
maybe.
power of the internet, I can pause them
Yep, this little
anytime.
devil right here, he needs something too. Okay. A little bit of the red. And you decide. You have to make these big decisions where all these things
Oh,
live.
Bob, that's too much
You
responsibility
decide.
to throw
You
on
can
me
make
right now.
many
I can't
layers
handle all of that
easy.
responsibility.
That easy. Okay. I've got several whole 2-inch brushes going. Let's take, I'm going to take a little black and add it to that brown. I want a darker color, stronger color.
Ooh.
And just tap a little right into the brush.
Okay. What are we
Maybe right
doing,
in
Bob?
here. We'll put a few little trees, bushes that are a little closer, a little darker, just to help push everything back, create that illusion of distance. There, we just let them fade off. We don't care where they go over there. That's that same brown color with midnight black in it. There we are. I like that color. Let's get crazy here.
Ooh, Bob, don't go too crazy on me. I'm still new at this, okay? Give me Give me a minute here to catch up with you. Let me get on your skill level real quick, Bob. Oh, actually, I think I just got the desired effect that I was looking for. And all I needed to do was kind of like use my nail to like flick it upwards. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. Holy shit. A little too dark down here, but that's okay. I think what I want to do, instead of brown and black, maybe go with green and black. So we'll try that in a little bit. Yeah, I think going with green and black. I mean, I get a little bit of a green right here, but it's not much. Like you can see a little bit of semblance of green down here, but I think going with, let's mix it up. Let's go with this one. Yeah, let's go with dark green. Like this half right here, and then we'll pepper in some green here to maybe make it all blend in or something like that. Let's see. We'll just add a, nah, we don't need to do that. Just a little bit of black, because black is a pretty strong color. Oh yeah, that's looking good. There we go. Just kind of like whipping it and like catching it with like my nail just to get like some streaks going. There we go.
We'll take a little more of that. We're going to have water in this painting. The bridge covers up. We'll take that same color, black, and that brown we made, and just pull it straight down. Straight down, straight down. It's important to go straight down.
Let's see if we can just
there.
train it all the way down.
We don't
like
care
how
where it
he's
goes
doing.
here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because as you know, we don't make mistakes.
Hell
We just
yeah,
have
Bob.
happy accidents.
Hell yeah, Bob. Tell him. Fucking speak your shit, bro. He said the thing. Alright, I'm just gonna make long streaks right here. And then like a little bit of black here. He said the thing! I can't fucking believe it, bros. Let's see. Actually, let's use the toilet paper. Just to try to blend it all in. Alright. What I may end up doing instead is coloring it in. Let's see. Let's try coloring it in. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep getting those streaks right there. Alright, and then we'll use the sponge. Hopefully try to get rid of some of these streaks that I put in. I thought it would blend a lot better. But sadly it didn't. But it's okay. We're gonna make those streaks into happy little accidents, as old Bob just put it. There we go. That looks a lot better. All right. let's go over it with some black. Just the way Bob did it. We're gonna make those mistakes work in our favor. Let's see. Then he ended up making it go like off this way too, which was actually pretty sick. So I wonder if I can do the same thing. Not to the same degree that he had it. I just don't have that skill to pull that part off, to pull off that little depth that he put in like right here. Just don't have that skill just yet. Like I said, maybe next time I'll actually pick up
a little
some
bit over here.
Oh god, it's my
Wherever
fucking
you think it should
stream
be.
crashing on me. Okay, no, it's
there,
not.
I'll darken that a little bit right in there.
Yeah.
And just pull it straight down. I know you get tired of hearing me say that over and over.
Just pull it straight down.
But if you make these lines go at an angle, your reflections just absolutely will not look right. Then we'll go across. And that's really about all we're going to do. Most of this we're going to cover up, but it'll give the impression of a little bit of water back here. Just a small amount. That's all we're looking for. Now we can take our knife, a little bit of white, a little Van Dyke brown, dark sienna mixed together. A little more white in there. There, I want it marbled. Maybe even put a little black in there too, to gray it. Very good, I like that, right there. Little roll of paint. Little roll of paint. You just sort of play around with the color till you find what you're looking for. Just gonna put the indication here and there. A few little things that live right out here. The water's edge. Just a little soil. Something about like that. And we can let's take a little yellow ochre, a little touch of white. Just enough to tint that a little. Don't want much, don't want much. Don't want much, just enough to tint it. There. A little lighter color. And sometimes you can take a fan brush. We'll put a little touch of light color, a little white on it, and lift up just to blend that together so that it all comes together. It looks like a nice little area right along there. See? Right at the water's edge. Sneaky, huh? And it's very simple. Very simple. There we are. Now, take a knife, a little touch of liquid white. I'm gonna put a little bit of blue in it. Little bit of Prussian blue in it. Just enough to tint it.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of messed up down here when we got to the water.
Just like so.
I was like, I could probably do that a little bit better. Maybe next time.
I don't want it bright
It's
white.
a little...
Don't want it.
It's a little hard to do water with pastel, honestly. Like, I at least the way that he's doing it with the paint, he makes it look easy because I'm using like this thing, like barely the size of your finger, and he's got like a 2-inch brush that can just like, straight streak down. It's like I'm over here working with like, you can kind of see it a little bit, but there is a texture to the paint, or to the page.
Too bright. And this particular painting, a real bright waterline to me, wouldn't look right. But if you want one,
Hey, what's up, Ling? Glad you make it. Hopefully your day's been going good.
Any shade, any value, any
Sorry if
color.
I missed your comment. I forgot to put on the YouTube thing on the other thing.
Should paint what?
Yeah, actually, you know what? He's right. I shouldn't have I shouldn't have strayed away from the brown. I should have just like, or I shouldn't have strayed away from the brown. I should have just stuck with it, because it definitely made the water a lot better. And I decided to go with the green instead. And I'm a little scared to start adding some brown in here. Fuck it. Let's do it anyways. Yeah, I should have stuck with the brown and the black. And not the green and the black. If anything, the green and the black looked good right here. But I definitely should have stuck with the brown and the black for the gamer and an artist. Look at you. Hardly. I did okay up here. It's just when we got down here towards the water, I kind of messed it up. I might be able to fix it a little bit, but it's like it's gonna require some like work. Like try to highlight like a split between the water right here and like the forest up here. So I kind of got it a little bit. I'm just gonna use my finger. Kind of guide like a reflection a little bit towards the edge. I think it looks okay. Say what? Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to get like more separation from like this bottom part from this top part. But let's see. I'm trying to figure out like a good way to do that. I think the only way that I can is like this section right here, bring it up a little higher, like maybe to right here. That way I can have like a little bit more depth and it doesn't look like just whatever it was that I was trying to do right here. So I'm gonna try that. Bring it up here. I'm just gonna outline with my pastel. Yeah, there we go. I think that's actually gonna work. I like look at the camera every now and then just to see what it looks like, and it's like, you know what, that's looking pretty good. Alright. Alright, it's looking a little better. I'm kinda getting that separation that I wanted. Not to the degree that I wanted, but it's enough. Yeah, no, 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 no. That's working out a lot better. I'm seeing the vision now. It's just like this corner piece right here that's a little light on everything. There we go. There we go. Did you want to explore art today? I always used to do art. I used to be like an art student way back in the day, and I just kind of stopped it. Um, I just kind of stopped. Took a long break and then just never went back to it. And then what's it called? Um, what was it? It was like right before the school semester started. I went to Hobby Lobby to go look at to go see if they had any like model kits on sale. Unfortunately they didn't. so I just decided to look around, and I saw like all their art supplies was like 40% off. And I was like, well, I haven't worked with pastels in a long time. Actually, I never did. This is like the first time that I've actually worked with pastels. I used to own some pastels, but I don't know what happened to them. But I ended up buying like this big thing of pastels for like 20 bucks or something like that, and then like this art pad for like pastels for like this was like 4 bucks or something. So I was like, all right, that's pretty sick. We'll go with that. So I went ahead and bought all this stuff, and like it just been sitting in like right behind me for like almost a month and a half, a little bit longer. And I was like, all right, I'm actually gonna do something with it. So like I was supposed to stream Vice City today, but Vice City wasn't working, so had to improvise a new stream, and it was either attempt a Bob Ross painting or play some retro games that I picked up yesterday, which is these over here. Alien versus Predator, and then we got like Kensen, Tales of Legendia, Way of the Samurai 2, Reign of Fire, Kensen 2, and Hidden Invasion. Tries adapt paint exactly. So I decided to do this. I did have like back in like 2019 when I got back from deployment. Uh, when I did get back from deployment, I did do a little bit of like digital art. Let me see if I can find one. Documents. Where is it at? God damn it. There it is. Art folder. Now this is where I forget where I put it. Is it either in there or it was in the whip? I don't think it was the whip. Or maybe it was the relearning. Here we go. I think, yeah, here we go, here we go. And then I kind of got back into it again. And this is what I kind of started doing like digitally. So I was like, all right, I think I got it. Easy enough. I don't know if I could do this again though. Let's see. I did that. And then this one. Another mountainscape, but it was this one was done in black and white, and it was a little bit harder to do with because I tried to like make it all dark on one side, and it just didn't look right. So I started putting in like dark shadings like kind of randomly, and it just didn't really work out for me. I was like, fuck, black and white's hard, man. But yeah, that's what I used to do. I did do this one. Let me see. Yeah, and then this was like my second one. Actually, this was the first one. This was the first one. No, the mountain one, the black and white mountain was the first one. This was the second one, and then the colored one was the third one. So the colored one was like the best one that I did. But yeah, drawing water ain't easy. I'll probably the next time if I do another one of these like IRL painting streams, I'll probably do something a little more similar to this one, since it's a lot easier to you know, to get that shading, that lighting on one side and stuff like that. I don't know what I used. I think I used like a paintbrush for this one. I don't think that one was like actual place Japan. It wasn't Japan. It was just like a literal fucking thing that I did. All right, let's see. All right, let's get back to what the Ross has to
They
say.
see and what they feel.
But like I said,
Okay, you ready?
Ross is using
Now you have to
acrylics, and I'm
decide
over
where
here using like
in our world here
pastels.
that our little covered bridge lives.
I was wondering though if I could get one of those scrapers and kind of like scrape a little bit of the pastel off.
Put a few little sticks in there.
Yeah, kind of like how he was doing right there.
One. Now, if our bridge is right here, let's decide right in here. Probably one of the easiest ways.
Yeah, see, he's just
Not much
scraping it
paint
in
on
there,
but I was trying
dude.
to scrape off the paint so you could see. I'll use a little color. Let me put a little color on there. It's just sort of to lay out the basic idea. See? That's all there is.
Okay, so he's using a brown right here.
Now try this. I know sometimes these little buildings are sort of hard to do. Does that make sense?
Let's use a,
Just lay out the basic shape of the buildings. All right.
What is
Let's
this?
take
A
a little
raw
of that brown
umber?
we made. See? Okay. Now here's our bridge. Just like building a cabin.
I'm not feeling that
Only it's
color.
got a huge door in front. I'm using a
not
little
feeling
Van
that
Dyke
color
brown
at
here
all.
and there. I want a darker brown. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's put something up here on the roof. There. And over in here.
That's looking a little bit
Look at
better.
that. That's all there is to it. Now, let's make us up some highlight color. We'll use some brown, some white. And I'm getting some yellow ochre, maybe even a little red here and there. There. A little dark sienna. Ooh, that's getting better. A little bit more of the brown. Yes, yes.
There we go.
See, it just gets feeling good, and you know you got it right. Now that
Perspective's not
little
entirely
roll
the
of paint.
same.
always that little roll of paint. And let's begin picking out little individual things in here.
Raw umber.
See, we can just, maybe there's some little boards. There they are. Just some little dooders like that. A little bit of our Van Dyke brown. There. Okay, now at the top of this, some of the old covered bridges had a little area that was open, so the air could get through, I guess. See there? So that's all we got to do to put that in there. Now, up here on the front, I'll make it a little lighter. That's better. I like that better already. I can tell looking at it on the knife. We'll just do the same basic thing. See, just let that color mix with what's on there already. Don't worry about the door. We'll go back and get it. We'll come back and pull that old door right out of there. No big deal. There
I was
we
trying to
are.
get those board effects that he was talking about.
Okay,
Kind of getting it.
something about like that.
It's like layering it on
Now
and then
I'm going to very
smearing it.
gently, just enough to pull the paint a little bit. Move it, just enough, like that. Just that much. That's all we're looking for. A little bit of the Van Dyke brown, and we can go back in here, darken up these areas.
Damn,
There you
Bob,
are.
you're moving too quick for me. Your new home? Kind of. A little place by the, let's see. A little place by the lake surrounded by trees. Ah, shit. I went way too off. There we go. I think I'm getting exactly what I wanted right now, though. It's like get a straight streak going and then kind of like smear it down. Let's see. And kind of use that white to create like an accent so that way you can kind of separate the roof. There we go. Over here using my fingernail, but it's kind of working. It's kind of working in the way that I want it to. There we go. All right, Bob. What else you got for me? I'm gonna get like pastel all
can
over my
also wait till this
frickin'
paint
keyboard
dries.
right now.
And go back in there and put all kinds of details in it. You can use glazes and stuff when it dries. By glaze, I mean you just take
Glaze it
little
up.
linseed oil and paint thinner, mix it with a color, transparent color, and wash right over it. Putting a little touch of white in there just to brighten it here and there so it shows up. Okay, this old bridge looks like me. It's about to fall down.
Damn.
All right,
It's
now
fucked up, Bob.
decide where
Don't say that.
the entrance is. Choop. Use a little Van Dyke. See there? That's all there is to it.
Interesting.
All there is to it. That easy.
I got a black.
All right. Something about like so. Now for the top, let's take a little white. Well, let me find a place to work here. I about used up all my area. Take a little white, a little bit of midnight black. I want to make a gray color, just black and white. Leave it marbled, a little roll of paint. And let's just go down here and just here and there, let it graze. Just let it graze.
Let's see. Do I have
Something
a gray?
over here.
I don't think I have a gray in this one. I have a
Like
gray
so.
on the other one.
Well, that old bridge looks like it's seen its better day, hadn't it? There we are. Now we can just come in here. And I want to make it look like you can see back in there. So just by changing the angle of the paint, you can do that. See, now you can see right back in that bridge. Now then, I'll take a little liquid white. Maybe over in here we can see the indication of a few little rails and stuff that go back into the distance. The little road that goes through, it goes back in those woods there. We don't know where it goes. You could take a small knife, a little bit of black, put the indication of a few little stones and stuff out here that this is setting on.
There you go.
Just do a
I want
cabinectomy.
to do a
Anything
like a
that you don't want,
hard
you turn into
line
part of the reflection that's underneath.
right
See?
there.
Smooth it right out. That
Right
easy.
there.
Now it's just the reflection. All right,
there.
let's have some fun. We'll grab this brush.
Let's have some fun, Bob.
Now then, we need some soil, some dirt for it to sit on. And I think we had something about like this. About like that. We'll just put this in with brown, a little black in it.
To the
It's that brown
inside. You
we
can't really
made-
pick it up on the
We made
camera.
with the alizarin crimson and the satin green.
Nah, it's more like an
And a
opening.
little midnight black. That's all we're using. There. In one of the early series, we did a covered bridge that you could see all the way through and see the trees and stuff on the other side. That's a little more difficult, but it's a lot more fun to do. It is a challenge. Okay, there we go. See, all we're doing here is just blocking in color. As I mentioned earlier, there's not much of that water going to show. Most of it's gone away. Most of it has gone away.
I'll use
There.
a little bit more black.
Okay, had a little bush right there.
All right, Bob, slow down. You're going too fast for me again. Actually, you know what? It's a good thing that I did go with the green instead. There we go. Not much separation from the water that I wanted. But I think adding a little bit of white and then like smearing it upwards, kind of giving it that effect. See what it's supposed to be. Yeah. It's like a bridge from like this area to like this area over here. There we go. Oh, that looks a lot better. Holy crap. Yeah, just getting that quick separation between the water and like the two lands right here definitely made it come out a lot better. Bob's a fucking genius, dude. God damn.
There we are. Just a little bush. He lives right here by the water. That'd be a nice view. You could see all the cars come through. There.
I
We
do want to
filmed a
try
show
this with
in
like acrylics now,
Muncie,
though. I
Indiana.
actually want to get me like either some
And in
acrylic or
this
oil
area,
paint now.
there's a lot of covered
See how
bridges
that
there.
see
Some
how
of
it
them are
actually
absolutely
works.
gorgeous. In a little town called Matthews, they have a covered bridge festival every year that I've painted at several times. Very nice town. Wonderful people. All right. Now then, let's go back to our little brush.
Okay, let's do a little more since Bob put in some more work. I think for that bush though, where's my green at? Let's go with the green right here. Yeah, you know what? That's gonna be fine. I think just going with this green, it's gonna work out pretty well. I'm just gonna like dab it in. It's a little harder to see because I use the same green as a base for the water right here. I think that ought to... Oh shit, I went too high up on that. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. I got like... You can see how Messy's he makes it so easy. He makes me want to try it. I mean that's why I wanted to try it because it was like Bob, you make it look so easy, dude. Like how does he do it? And then after that, like I tried and it's like, all right, you know what? It's it's not easy. Well, it is kind of easy, but I made it harder for myself by deciding to use pastels. I'm also using a different like canvas size than him. So like his is like, you know, like a square canvas, mine is like, you know, a rectangle canvas. So I'm like, you know, trying to like figure out where he's going and like in what direction and all that stuff. But yeah. That's okay. This will end up looking a lot better because it's the first one. Like you'll end up like just closing this. And then like over time this is gonna like smear it and stuff like that. And honestly I think that's what ends up making it look a little bit better. It ends up getting that there you go. If you want a better look at it. This right here blends in a little too much. I did use a little too much of the same brown down here. Let's see. Let's go with that, and then we'll go over it again with some white. There we go. Yeah, like towards the bottom right here, I ended up using a little too much of the same brown. So it kind of blends in a little too much right here. So that's what I'm hoping with the white. Kind of like separating it. Kind of separating the colors and stuff like that, or diluting the colors. Yeah, that looks a little better. Yeah, there we go. Had to cheat it a little bit with the white. You can see it a little bit better in person. You can see it a little bit better in person. I want to add a little bit more up here, though. A little bit more leaves. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Looks a little better. I'm happy considering this is like the first time that I've actually used pastels like IRL.
Had some
I
of
don't
the
think that's
colors
too
on it.
bad. That's pretty good. I like
And
it. I'm happy with
we'll go
how
into
it
all
came
the
out.
yellows and the reds and here and there.
Uh
A little bit of green. Mix color on your
Maybe
brush though.
I kind of want to like slap some white in
That way
up
it's
here
not
just to like
dead.
try to get it
So
to
a lot of
blend in
things
a little bit
happening right
more,
here on
like
your
how we
brush.
have like the
Okay,
white
let's put that
highlights
here.
right here.
Now then decide where all
Or
the
maybe I
yellow
should go with
leaders
like
live.
yellow. Try to get like the
And
sun
we'll just start
setting
laying
type
them
of
in
yellow
here.
going on.
Just think about the lay of the land.
snap. We're
All
slapping in
right.
some yellow.
I'm going to take a little bit of white, a little brown, a little black to make a gray. And let's start bringing that out. All right. A little more of the brown and white here. Didn't mix up enough. Have to sort of figure out where the road's at that comes out of here.
Yeah, I feel ya, Bob.
There we are. See there? Is that easy? Oh, road's just coming towards you. Let it get bigger and bigger as it comes towards you. That's all there is to it. Barely touching. It's like putting snow on the mountain. No pressure. Absolutely no pressure.
No pressure, Bob. You're making
Save the
this
pressure for later.
like nearly impossible right now.
We'll go back to our little. We'll put a little touch of liquid white. Just a little touch to thin
Oh
the
my
paint,
god,
make it
that
a
looks
little brighter.
amazing right there. Holy crap.
Little green.
Bob's a
all the yellows,
fucking
little red
genius,
in there.
dude.
Ooh, nice color.
How do you do all this?
Now then we can go in here.
I'm just
and
following
begin
along,
tapping
dude.
in little grassy things. See there how easy that is? It's nothing to it. But think about the lay of the land, how you want the land to actually flow here. How you want it to flow. There we are. All right. And off you go. Just make layers and layers and layers. Isn't that neat? You can do that. This little bush right here, he needs some gooders on him too. See, that's all you need. Just to make him stand out as an individual. There. Maybe there's a little recessed area right in there. See, that little bush now has his own home. You don't have to be crazy to do this, but it helps. With a little practice, though, you'll begin to see.
I keep thinking we're like done, and then Bob just adds like a completely different layer to the whole thing. And it's like, oh my god, dude, I didn't realize we were still going. Trying to give this like a little arch right here so that way it looks like there's a hill, like a little tiny mound right there. Kind of like how I'm trying to do right here as well. There we go. Oh, he narrates it so satisfying. It really is. Like, you think you're done. He has a good way of making you like feel good about your drawings and stuff like that. Or it's just like, damn, Bob over here believing in me and stuff. Damn, that came out good. I may want to end up going through and adding like some blue to this actually, or maybe like going through with like a white.
Just look.
For like
Pay
the
attention
water.
to nature. Nature is so fantastic. Start when you're out driving around. Look at trees. Look at bushes and stuff. Look at how they have form and shape, color. That's when it gets wonderful. I get letters from fantastic people every day, all over the world, and they tell me that all of a sudden they're beginning to see nature.
Yeah, there's actually a lot more contrast. Well, yeah, like to right here, because
That
it still feels like it's just, I don't know.
But they didn't really see it till they started painting. And I guarantee you, if you paint, you will find, you'll find a whole new treasure, maybe right in your yard. I'll brighten that a little bit. Let's take a little brown and white. Just tap in some nice edges on the doorway here. Now you could get crazy and put windows in here. Some of these old covered bridges have windows in them.
Bob, please, let's not go crazy right now.
You can do all kinds of things in yours. It's really and truly up to you. I think we've about got this one to where
There we go.
you can see exactly how the little opening was made. You know, there. And as I mentioned over and over on the shows, if you have time to take a picture of what you're doing, send to us. We'd love to see it here at the station. Drop us a line. You can drop it to the address on the end of the show. They'll send it to me. And I'd love to see what you're doing and what kind of success you're having. That really makes it all worthwhile. Put a few little sticks and things in here. Basically, I think we about have a finished painting. Take a little paint thinner, a little red. Let's sign this rascal. We'll call it done. Hope you've enjoyed seeing how the little
Oh
opening
my
was made.
god. This actually
And I
came
hope you
out
give it a
pretty
try.
good, I'm not gonna lie.
And from all of us here,
Let's see.
I'd like to wish you happy painting. And God bless,
A
my
little
friend.
brown in there. Oh my god, that actually came out pretty good, dude. God damn. Alright, thanks Bob. I didn't know I had it in me to pull this off. Ah, that came out good. Yeah, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I can see it right here now. Add in some more white highlights right here. Yeah, no, that came out good. God damn. Holy shit. Thanks for believing in me, Bob. I remember like when I used to have like art class in like middle school. Like we watched a little bit of Bob Ross, but we never painted along with Bob. We just kind of like watched him. And I did learn like one technique from him where he was like making a flower, and like the way he did it was like that's not it. That's not it. Where'd my brush go? Here we go. The way that he did it was like pretty cool. If I remember the technique right, he ended up like splitting the color. Like this half was like one color and then the other half was like the other color. And he just like I forgot how exactly he did it, but he just like just I don't know, went around it and like made it look good. And I was like, what the hell? Yeah, you know what? That's a bird right there. That's a bird flying into the nest right here, into the trees. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if I can get that white highlight. Actually, no, not white, not white. Let's go with let's try a blue, actually. There we go. Blue and white. And then just pull it downwards. There we go. That's getting the desired effect that I want. All right, actually the blue and the white is actually working together pretty well. There we go. And I'm kind of getting like a little ripple effect too, like the water's like rushing down this way. Just kind of what I wanted to get. Let's get some blue and white right there. The under. Let's see. I don't want to get like too fancy. There we go. There we go. Oh, that looks so much better now. Holy shit. And a little bit on the outside right here. All right, there we go. We fixed it. That looks good. Thank you. That came out good, dude. I'm impressed, dude. I'm impressed with how this came out. Honestly, I didn't think this was gonna come out very good. But for like a first time doing Doing pastels, following along with the Bob Ross tutorial. That came out good. I like this. I'm gonna get this one framed. I'm gonna frame this up on my wall. I'm not like super satisfied with the cabin, but like I mean I guess it's okay. Like maybe if I went darker, like maybe if I went darker on the wood, it would look a lot better. I don't know. Let me see. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't wanna like harp on the details. Let's see. I'm gonna like close it and like smear it a little bit. Simulate use and stuff like that. Flatten out the colors, spread them around. Not much change. Yeah, that came out good. Damn. Damn, Bob. I didn't know you were like that. But this one was called A Bridge to Autumn. So I was like, you know what? It'll probably be a good idea to do like a little autumn themed uh painting slash drawing or something like that. So there you go. We ended up with that. Maybe I'll do more of these streams. This was a lot of fun. Step closer to doing your own commissions. I mean, if it is, it's only going to be environmental stuff. It's not going to be anything like super crazy. Oh man. But I mean, like if someone wants an environment painted, I'll give it a shot. No guarantees it'll be good. Let's see. But yeah, no, this came out good. Who knows? This is good color theory practice. Yeah, I was kind of getting that. I felt like I was kind of learning color theory as I went along with it. And I was just like, all right, no, 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 I get it, I get it, I get what we're doing. There we go. Just get like a little broken stick right there. Let's see. Man, how long have I been streaming? It hasn't been that long. Dang, it's only been an hour? Let me see. Let me check something. Maybe we can do another one. Maybe I can like free flow the next one. Try to imitate the other one that I saw. 'Cause now that I know that there's I mean it's not black, but it's the color that I need it to be for this other Bob Ross one that I saw him do last night. I'll give y'all a sneak peek, assuming I can find it. Bob. Uh, Here it is. It's this one. Evening's Piece is the next one that I wanted to do. This is the one that I wanted to do, but the way that he starts it out with, he has like an all black canvas, and I didn't even realize that I had this. I was like, fuck, it's like I don't want to waste all this black pastel
Hi, welcome
getting
back.
like the whole
Certainly
thing
glad you could
painted
join me
out.
today. Tell you what,
But here,
today,
well,
there it shows.
yeah, like this is gonna like look amazing. Like this is what I wanted to do. Yeah, there we go. This is what I wanted to do. But we you know what? I really like doing this, so we might do some more paint alongs with pastels in the future. Um Man, I need to get like a whole like painting station set up now. 'Cause I do want to maybe one of these days I'll watch like a full thing and like see what tools he's using and like make a list of all the tools that he has. And then like go to Hobby Lobby the next day and like get all the paint supplies that I need and stuff like that. Let's see who's messaging me. It's just people. But yeah, let's see. Maybe we can do another one. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? We'll do another one. I just don't want to like rip it out of the page. There we go. Let's see. I think let's go to the big one. Because I'm not gonna do a Bob Ross for this one. There we go. What a lovely painting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but this is the next that's the next one that I want to do. Uh but let's see. Let's see if I can recreate that mountains one. Let's see. You know what? Should I be back on this one and then like move the painting to like the top corner so that way everyone knows what I'm doing? Try to recreate my own thing again. See how quickly I can do it. There you go. I'll set it at that. Let's see. Oh man, how did I even do this? Where did I even start from? Uh, let's see. Let's put away what I don't need. So I don't need that. I don't need umber. We'll probably keep the dark green around. We'll keep dark green and we'll keep brilliant green. We're not gonna need blue or yellow or white. We'll probably keep the white around just in case. I'll just put it back in the thing so I don't lose it. This one, yellow. I'm not gonna need that one. And we're definitely not gonna be needing any reds. Let's go down here. I should have taken a picture of how these things went. There we go. But yeah, I'm using soft pastels, so they smear a little bit. Not that it's a bad thing. There we go. All right. Actually, I think the white went down here. This one up here. There we go. Close enough. All right, let's see. Where do we want to start? I guess the best thing to start is like maybe the sky. Yeah, we'll start out with the sky. That way we can figure out what our mountain range is going to be. And once we figure out what our mountain range is going to be, then we can go from there, figuring out which way the light direction is. Yeah, all right. And then we'll come in with the white later to try to get some clouds in. Just get the sky going all in one direction. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Actually, let's try. Actually, I think going in a circular pattern might help it out. Oop, shit. I probably should have cleaned my hands off before I made that smear. Probably should have cleaned my finger off a little bit. That's fine. We're gonna make those mistakes work for us. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I definitely used a paintbrush tool for that one up there. A little bit of yellow never hurt anyone. go. All right. Let's see. I need a darker green. There we go. There we go. Hell yeah. All right. I think this would be a lot easier if I did have a if I was painting it or something like that. Let's see. And then let's use this right here. There we go. I did use some black in this to kind of highlight the more darker edges. Right up here. All right. It's been a while since I've done a landscape like this, but it looks like it's coming out all right. Let's see. Should I throw some music on? I feel like I should. Let's see. What's like some good music to paint to? You can't even listen to like classical music anymore. Put a stop to all that. Let's see. White bad audio. Sci-fi warship? Hell yeah. Do you have like a semi-classical one? Here we go. It's no fun not painting to or drawing to no music. I already did the Bob Ross, dude. You missed it. Nah, actually, you didn't miss it. Hold on, let me turn the music down a little bit. I think it's a little too loud. There we go. No, I already did the Bob Ross. Here, let me show you. There we go. This was the Bob Ross that we did Gory on. That mountains painting up there that you see, that's something that I drew digitally, like back in 2019, like 6 years ago. So I'm gonna try to like recreate it using pastels. Up there I use like digital paint brushes. Now I'm using like pastels, and it's I'm not gonna lie, it's proving to be a little more challenging than I thought. But I'm gonna make it work somehow. I just need to add some highlights in there. And it should be good. Like, we're kind of seeing the depth a little bit, but nowhere near as much as I was wanting it to. There we go. Alright. Now, let's go with a lighter green up here. Just to highlight where the sun hits. What's going on, Gorian? What have you been up to? You were moving, weren't you? I remember seeing something about you moving. I hope that went well for you. Yeah, we overlapped a little too much. There we go. 2/3 vehicle did not make it? What do you mean 2 of the 3 vehicles did not make it? What happened? One got in an accident after they dropped off your stuff. So 1% 99. Holy shit, dude. Hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully they're all okay. That's nuts, dude. Whoa, it's Billy. What does Billy want? Alright, we're kind of getting the desired effect a little bit. God dang it. There we go. Yeah, accident was your friend's pickup hit a piece of semi-truck tire tread, and it smashed the radiator? Holy crap, dude. That's insane. That's fucking nuts, dude. Oh shit. God damn it. This is why I need a frickin' paper holder up here. pretty good, actually. I won't say it's better than my last one, but this one's coming out pretty good. I need to add some black right here. Right there. Just a little bit right there. Either black or brown would have worked well. Actually, I should have gone with brown instead. I mean, it's kind of giving it a brown right now. That's okay. Could have been worse. Thankfully, the issue happened before and after the big nothing. Oh, the rock. Nebraska is so flat. Should apologize. Damn. Yeah. What is it, like all that that like central or middle of America, literal nowhere places, just flat as fuck. Yeah. Don't worry, I get you. Let's actually try the brown instead of the black up here, because I kind of want to give it like some it's not all green hills and stuff like that. There's like at the peak, there's a little bit of like dirt and soil, yeah, kind of like showing through and stuff like that. Where's my blue again? We need to fill in more of this sky, blue sky right here. That I've already used like multiple colors for. There we go. And then we need to finish coloring this part in down here. With a lighter green. It might not work out the way that I want it to, but right there's fine. Just go over that part right there. There we go. Not exactly a 1-for-1, but we got pretty close to it. God damn it, I'm gonna like end up fucking ripping this one out. There we go. I feel like it's right there. How to fix it. just to add a little bit more variety and to kind of give it that sun kind of reflecting off. There we go. It's worse out here in the Midwest than the West Coast. Damn, really? That's messed up, dude. No fun allowed on the West Coast. Fucking true, bro. What part of the West Coast, if you don't mind me asking? Like we talking California, or are we talking, Washington State? Seattle area? Lighter green right here. Maybe a little black. Contrast that. There we go. I'm actually liking these, it's kind of like black highlights on one side. Kind of gives it, like, a little bit of extra depth to it. Like, same thing with, like, the white highlights that I had going on. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright, this actually came out pretty good. I like the way this came out. Little green mountain lands. Clouds could use a little work, but it's fine. It's not an exact one-for-one replica of the other one, but it came out pretty good. Actually, let me where's my green at? There it is. Let's get this part filled in a little bit more. There we go. That's a lot better now. Oh, man. Managed to get 2 drawings done in one stream? That's not bad. This one, like, arguably took me, like, less time, too. Let's see. How's the YouTube side look? Yeah. Let's close it up real quick. Mirror and flatten out the colors a little bit. So that was the first one that we did. Yeah, that came out pretty good. Are you winning? This ain't a game, Mexi. We're drawing. Hills look like the ones outside of the Sheikah Village in Breath of the Wild. Really? Never played Breath of the Wild. This is just something that I did back in, like, 2019. Oh man, look how messy my hands are right now. doing Bob Ross painting, but he's eating the paint. I mean, I already did a Bob Ross right here. I just used pastels instead of paint. Came out good. I really like the way this one came out. I just wish that that I used a darker brown uh for the little bridge right here. That's like the only thing. Like if I could go back and like kind of redo this bridge, it would just be to make it a lot darker. He's eating the paint. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, okay. And then this one is just like a quick recreation of the ones that I did up there. The one I did in 2019. We'll probably do another Bob Ross uh paint along like next time. I don't know when that'll be. Oh man, I got the hiccups. I don't know. When should I? When should like I do the next painting stream? I've got like I don't know. I still got like a lot of freaking homework to do. Oh my god, I've only been streaming 2.5 hours. What the fuck, dude? I thought this would have taken me like 3 hours to do. The fact that it didn't kind of upsets me. Let's see. Cause I'm like, I've got like nothing else for like the next 30 minutes. Oh, that's suggested streamers. I was about to say, oh, fucking Twitch is giving me that stupid suggestive collabs. And it's like, who are these people? No one. Let's see. Oh man. But nah, this was oh, I guess I should leave it on like one of my drawings instead of leaving it on a black thing. On a black page. There we go. Hmm. Let's see.